To the downside. We do have this trade, so let's wait to see if it's going to be a winner or not. Okay, so 56.80 there. We like that break through 57. We get 56.83 there. Cashed out a little bit at 75. Let's see if Uber continues its march to the downside right now. We do have an upside 57.25 or so. Just be playing off those quarters, but we do need to get some out here, capture some profits on this name. As here it goes, Uber. Let's see, man. Let's just keep on puking to the downside. We know this is a big growth name, and if the Nasdaq wants to give this up, I think we could have a decent spot here now for Uber. I mean, we're just short right here. You can
we're falling right now.
So Uber short right now, and Neo short. Unfortunately, we did take a hit on Neo.
All right, so we're falling right now. I'm not shorting this, just because the 800 EMA is right there on that 15-minute chart. But we're falling the Nasdaq hard right now. We are falling down hard. Let's see. We have gold. Gold looks like it's choppy right now. Let's see on the Dow 30. Dow 30, we're at break even basically. Russell 2000, we're down 1%, which is pretty amazing. But I mean, makes sense. I think we're going to come down on the Russell a little bit more. S&P 500, we're coming down. Looks like everything right now is going red on the market. So makes sense. Dow 30 though looks like it's strong right now. So I want to keep an eye on Dow 30. See what we do here. We have some divergence here. We got a little level that's coming off right there. And then maybe a higher low. So this could be kind of a level 1 reset right over here. So I may want to look at this real quick and see what we do here. Oops.
WFC leading, coming up to recent highs here for Wells Fargo, guys.
Let's go, guys. Sometimes it's just one great trade that matters, guys. And here goes Uber. Bang! Right to the downside. 56.80, 56. Just took that out. 56.13. Some trades out there on Uber. So maybe the Nasdaq now coming back a little bit. So we're going to watch out for this. What other pending orders do I even have around here? I am not sure anymore. BTC falling down. There it goes, man. Uber again to the downside. Good trade. Let's see how far this one wants to fall. I don't actually really have too many targets for Uber. We'll pull the chart back out and see what's happening. But 56 is a great little spot there. It's bounced off. Here's the 20-minute. 56 the last couple days here back. About a week. 56 was the key level. So let's see what it does around there. Our best out today, though, 56.08 or whatever that bottom is. That was our best out today.
Oh, we actually hear that one. Okay. Oh, there you go. Plug Power actually failed break through that 35.85 area. It flushes, I think, the bottom wick. When that happens, snap back in at that re-entry price. Cover some at 70 here, and then take the rest. The reason
okay, looks like the Nasdaq wants to come lower.
Like $1.50 winner.
I think Dow is going to come higher, basically, on this winner setup that I'm seeing right now. I do like that. I think I'm going to take a scalp right now.
I think we can play a 38.10.
I just took it.
So you get back in on the off chance that you're able to either buy the dip, which would be in front of 36, or buy the break, which would be at 38.10. Here for me, I am into Virgin Galactic off that high. 32.11 is my current price short side.
All right, we're in profit right now.
Watch on the downside, guys. Kodak reported aftermarket yesterday. The earnings were actually not bad, kind of in line with expectations, but some of the comments they made afterwards looking a little negative as far as the forecast going forward is concerned. So Kodak on volume to the downside, guys.
Okay, so there goes Neo breaking to the upside there. So we're going to wait a little bit more. We're going to try it one more time. So we go short again right now. So we did get Neo's a loser for us now, but we'll see if it can't go out. I mean, it's just back and forth here today. It wasn't much of anything, but it did break 42, and we got out, and then we just do that same trade that we've done.
Okay, Russell's coming down. I mean, Dow 30 is coming up.
Believing that is the break, but hey,
I'm gonna lock myself a break even.
10 coming through very soon. A 19-cent winner right now on Uber as that continues to go down. Palantir, like in the market going down. Palantir starting to go up. Like, is this bizarro world right now? Like, Palantir was down 4.5%. The market crashes, and now Palantir goes up. So, okay, I guess I just got to stay away from that stock, and then it will trade better. So let's not even talk about you, Palantir.
Nasdaq's pushing down. Dow Jones looks like it's weaker. I mean, stronger than most charts. I'm in most indices right now.
From that breaking spot. Look at the market fading, though, guys. There goes Uber. A big win for Uber as it's getting spicy, man. Back down into the 40s here. A nice
alrighty, we just locked our stop at break even right now.
So far,
so we can't lose on this trade.
Not coming in, but we are going to find some for you.
I'm going to go ahead and take some profits right now.
This one, GameStop, guys,
Good little scalp right now. We're coming up. I knew the setup looked pretty good. You know, we have a higher low right there. We have the level initially coming off right there. We have the initial drop on the market open, which, you know, I've traded the market. I mean, I've traded these indices for such a long time. Holy crap, we are freaking coming back up. Let's go. But I mean, I've traded these indices for such a long time. I know how they operate. Like, whenever statistically, you know, looking at the data, like whenever you see a drop like that on the market open on something that's so much stronger than these other indices, you're most likely going to see a pullback, a reversal, and then a continuation, right? So holy shit, we are freaking. I'm moving my take profit as we go. 3.64 R right there.
Means should be able to hit this one in terms of hitting the bid, not SSR yet on PDD.
Okay, so there's the
I'm moving my stop at 0.5 R now, just so I can catch, you know, in case it does want to pull back just like that.
We actually had a break of 92 that would have hit if the market kept going. Thank God it didn't. I mean, we would have got out. That probably would have
Okay, Russell, I mean, Nasdaq is now coming down to the 800 EMA.
Already tested this 90 low. So let's go in. I mean, we're in right now into Micron.
This is interesting on the Nasdaq. We'll see what we do here off this bounce. If we see a bounce here.
Because of the shares that I have, I think it's worth getting.
Okay, we're bouncing off the 201 hour right there. 15-minute 800 right there as well.
There's more to come, especially if the market rallies. Let's get out of some Uber.
Yeah, I just had to
very interesting.
Somehow showing strength and the market goes to the downside. And then that ZCMD, well, I'm going to chew through that one and mess it up a few times today, so apologies in advance. Retesting the opening range, not the opening range, the pre-market breakout price. That was at about like 344. I still think 320 is going to be the sign.
Okay, we're bouncing right there on the Nasdaq right there, and we're coming back up on the Dow.
Bounce back up. That's been a much better short for me. And then watch out, we're about to take that high and plug. Not 38, 38, 10.
Yeah, Dow looks just so freaking
just got it there. So
strong right now.
Power for the bounce. Second time we'll have that one. Brendan?
FinTech acquisition holding up nicely as well. The market's still heading southbound here, but just tested that high from the pre-market right before the open.
Okay. All right, so we're bouncing right there off this level. 800 EMA and the 200 EMA on the higher time frames. Let's see what we do here. We want divergence. We want some kind of signal. I mean, for me, if it's going to be one of those plays where it's going to be an unambiguous move toward the downside and then an unambiguous move toward the upside really fast, I could go ahead and try scalping that toward the upside. But we'll see. I don't know if we're gonna do that just because we look bearish, to be honest. But we'll see. We'll see. I mean, it definitely is possible as you know the Dow Jones is pushing back up. S&P 500 wants to push back up right now. I mean, I wouldn't enter there. I would wait for their LCO.
So I like this play, but not gonna. Light on that, less than 5% on Uber, and there goes Rocket. We execute this trade back through 24.80, so I like this play, but not going to give this one too much room. As
okay, looks like Russell. I mean, looks like Nasdaq really is bouncing off that level right there. So whenever you see kind of a red or green move like this, it is definitely a signal telling you, okay, what to expect, basically. I mean, there's no divergence, so there's no actual entry for my system, for the MLSS system. But for this particular system, since it's an unambiguous move toward the downside, there is.
If we do dip back down into like a 60 to 70 range here, and that's 37, 60 to 37, 70, and then can rally, I'd like to get back in on that type of a dip. Otherwise, let's see if we can hold. We know that those levels up to 40 and 50.
Yeah, I don't know if I want to take this though, because Nasdaq seeing a big push down. Like yesterday, I knew something was off. Whenever we had like a lot of momentum toward the upside, you know, on like if we go to the 1 minute, I mean on the 15-minute.
I'm going to take this one into the opening range, pre-market highs. That's 14.
You know, we saw like, you know, this move that we caught yesterday, 6R on that, and then we saw a lot of choppiness on that. You know, we saw like a lot of more volatility toward the downside. So I just noticed my mic was all the way down there. So I saw a lot more volatility toward the downside than the upside. So for me, that was an indication that we were going to see maybe something, a reversal. And that's what we did. That's what we're seeing right now.
Breaking through that 150 there, but the thing is, you know, if you took that early, which I wouldn't have taken it right away, it would have more been.
But I didn't take no reversal play, just because it looks bullish right now.
Looking back at this list to make sure that we are solid on here. Rocket, we still got that long right now. That's fading out. We're going to give this one back to VWAP, so like 24.50, a little bit lower than that.
Okay, so this will be my entry right over here.
We're out of half now of our Micron. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. So we may take out another piece on
I think I'm going to enter on this like really small though. I'm entering like with like a very small size right now.
So not a bad little trade here. Accident for Uber. So let's just get out and capture some of that money now. But right now, Rocket starting to move down. But I'm going to defend this 50. I think it's worth an average in.
Yeah, and did not average in when I absolutely.
Okay, we're coming back up higher right now.
Huge at the same moment, managing to couple multiple positions.
Nice.
I like to get the bulk of the position on the way down. I have to wait for the turn at 85.
Okay, Dow Jones looks like it's trying to come back up.
Open yourself up to missing that opportunity. Now I do have the shares here. The short
I'm watching the Nasdaq right now. See if we push higher.
That 260 gives the style trade that I'm always going to do here. So it is what it is. Like I said, I still have like 250 as a reasonable target. Not necessarily believing in the notion that Huge is going to go all the way to yesterday's close price. Every now and then you do get one of those retracements. I don't think it is going to be that big of one. Just coming back over to FTCV. I think I said FT last time, so apologies. FTCV.
It looks like we're bouncing off that 50 right there. See what we do here.
The volume at 2 million shares, doing pretty good volume. If we can hold VWAP, fantastic. I'm giving it like a 1360 because I believe we can get 40 or 50 pennies on this one, and then hold some to a high of day break. Now, the longer it holds those lows.
Okay, so I just closed out
And guys, what about
my Dow Jones position right now.
I mean, it's not too often I can have, or I have anyways, 80-cent winners on board as Micron. We picked that 950 like a sniper down there, man. We went right back to it. And that's why I think it's very, very important. I know I get a lot of love on Twitter for this.
I just closed out of this position right now to see if we see that pullback. Small size. I didn't even lose like 0.10%. I should have waited a little bit more, but I'm okay with that. So with this scalp that I took on the Dow Jones, 4.5 R right there. So very nice move. You know, it's just coming from my mechanical level scalping system. So same entries from that for that. We're sitting up 0.5% on the day right now. So I'm happy about that. Yeah, Dow Jones is just pushing up higher and higher.
W shape going to form out right now. Let's get a little more Micron off, and let's hold the last 30%.
Oh, Dow is too strong, guys.
Good trade for Micron if you have it.
Yeah, and we talked about do off the low.
Okay, I just entered again.
750. It was not clean whatsoever. This is the one candle with about $1.
Dude, Dow is just so strong right now. Holy Jesus.
So tricky to be able to get that short.
Alright, we're in profit right now. We took another trade on the Nasdaq.
Should have been able to get it, but I wasn't crossing deep enough there.
Literally the same entry. And the reason why I got out is just because the market was moving down toward against me, so I just wanted to get out of all positions and see what we did there. I think the best decision was just to wait it out, but I was risking about 0.5% right there. So I got out like at break even basically.
Shook out of the rest. If it does test down to 36, I like that one, but might have to short pin duo on a bit of a bounce back into this 48.50 range.
Dude, Russell literally insane. 5.8 R right there. So this is the first level 1 entry. About 2.4 R pulls back. Just a textbook setup. 5.6 R, guys. For everyone in the community, in the mechanical level scalping community. Look at that.
Okay, so Micron, I mean a big one, man. The bulls are kicking at least.
I mean, I could definitely put my stop lower here if I wanted to. But I was cool with just taking it like that. Alright, Nasdaq, we're in profit right now. We're gonna lock our stop at break even. Done. Easy day, easy day, easy day. We're already up 0.5% on the day, and another 0.25% on, you know, on this Nasdaq trade. So I am excited. I'm happy. Very easy today. You know, you just have to wait. You just have to wait on that setup. So Dow Jones definitely today paid me more. Definitely like the setup for today. This not really a good setup. I mean, it's based on Dr. Kinlong's systems and my beliefs, like an unambiguous move toward the downside. Most likely, statistically, you know, Dr. Kinlong, you know, made like a statistic report that over like 60% of the time, like 60 or 70% of the time on a bull market, you're going to see that once you see a pullback toward the downside, you're going to see a strong pushback up. And that's where he created like kind of like the OWL entry and the RLCO entry. So, I mean, right now we're in a bull market. So, you know, this entry was very fast toward back up toward the upside, which, you know, again, didn't give us like a pushback down, right? So we didn't see like a divergence forming. It was just a fast push down and fast push up, which happens, which definitely happens. If you don't see divergence forming for a level 1 entry, then you're going to see that kind of move. So that's why I use this system to give me both entries. Take advantage of the move. So I'm mostly out of my Dow Jones trade, giving me about almost 6R. So I mean, very awesome trade. Just a very easy and fast trade right there on the market open.
Now goes up to those quarters on the 14 break, of course, that we had that one to the long side, and still in the money on huge, and that's gonna hopefully be the case all the way down to 250. But I'm now watching GameStop. I mean, usually I'll have this one on my radar for the opening moves. But I was thinking
I have my locks up at break even, so I can't lose on this trade. So I am happy. I'm definitely happy.
15-minute again, guys. You look at this 240 bottom. You look at all those chops between 240 and 250. I just feel like this is going to be a fade into those prices. When it comes to plug, I'll retest that 38 level if we can get back there. But I think staying away from it until it settles down and gives me a good level to work off is going to be the name of the game.
I have my stop right over here on Dow Jones.
It's basically a slow grind, which I think can be a good thing. I like those orderly moves to the upside. If it gets to a
NASDAQ definitely, and as well as for the NASDAQ, we were at such a significant point that the probabilities of, number one, seeing an unambiguous move toward the downside, number two, we're in a bull market, number three, we're off literally significant levels on the higher time frames, the 800 EMA, the 200 EMA. The probabilities of it bouncing off that level were quite high, to be honest. Alright, this thing is definitely coming back higher right over here. Very nice. Very, very nice. Yeah, we're up about more than 1R on this trade right now.
This is like a no-fly zone unless we're testing the 150 for potential break. So, and when I look at the size, there's essentially nothing on that.
Very beautiful bounce on that 15-minute chart right over here. If we go to the Russell 2000, we could see a level 2 maybe here coming on the Dow Jones. We'll take it. We'll keep an eye on that. I actually want to look at this real quick. Let's see.
If you got down to that 135 price, that was a good one, good price level on that name. But in the middle,
yeah, we could see maybe a level 2 on Dow, maybe a second entry. But to be honest, once I'm up 1%, I'm done for the day. Because what I've noticed is if I continue trading, it's gonna be, you may win a lot, you may win even more, but sometimes you'll lose too. So for me, like just do master consistency, 1% every single day, and I'm done for the day. Don't try to just make more and be greedy. 1% is pretty good, especially for a big account.
Just in case that does test, because if it does break 92, then I'll put on my largest position through that level. Look at the NASDAQ, and again, like profit, I don't think I have a profit, but we'll call it chicken dinner winner.
Okay, Dow's coming back down, looks like.
May get going here into Powell. So let's wait to see if that
into
does happen.
Powell.
Congratulations if you believed in that off the open, because we did get a move down, which was hurt, and then right to the back to the upside. When we started
back to the upside,
being a better day, the NASDAQ was down about 1.2%. So it's battling back, and I wonder, is that part of Apple's story? 123. What is Apple doing today? No, see, it's still down 2%. Bad for Apple. Microsoft.
What was I looking at?
Love that Microsoft 34. Let's see if we can take out.
Okay, NASDAQ, we're coming back down.
That might be the next play. But I just put in a big trade for Roblox. You guys like that trade? We don't have it on right now because it didn't do anything. Breaking through 79 on Roblox. I'm a buyer of Roblox yesterday, I think 72 or 73. I told you that story and I tweeted it out, and the tweet got a lot of love because I guess there's a lot of people in the same situation as me where we bought that based on our kids playing it, and hopefully.
Okay, look at the 5 minute. So 1 minute right there.
79 break.
Oh, I definitely like that.
Yeah, you guys remember that.
So I didn't see this at first, but look at this, guys. For the mechanical level scalping system, scalping group. Look at this move right there, and look at that 5-minute right there as well. I like this.
This is 13.75 for you guys here. Just because of all the chop that it had above that price. 14.50 looks a little bit more clean, and then of course we retest that 15.30 high. Let's watch that, but you know, I'm still locked and loaded, ready to go on that 79 for a couple of days on Roblox, and it's just too key not to have a look. But LIZI,
We're still coming down right now, so I'm gonna get out of my Dow Jones position right now.
1260. That would be a key and important hold for that particular game. This name, Lizzie's been a fantastic runner if you've had it over the last couple of days. It's not to say it can't extend further. But I don't like this top break because of the chop that you had all afternoon just above it. So this is really scalping it for like 10, 15, 20 cents. It makes no sense to me on Lizzie. I wouldn't take that one. I'd wait for a dip or then look for a break a little bit higher on LIZI.
GE up as well today. Okay, so Roblox still doing its dance. Okay, Micron, actually, we took it and we didn't get our out that we wanted, so let's just... Boom! We talked about this being our big position. Let's see how high this wants to fly now. And if it goes, it goes. That's going to be great. Let's go, Micron, through 92. We're just scalping some out now as the NASDAQ taking high. But again, because we're in this position with shares, I don't mind taking this out for 20, 30 cent wins. So let's take it out now. Here goes Micron to the upside. We just took some out. 92.20, 92.25 there. We'll have to check some of the executions. But a big trade alert anyways for me on this one. The only thing that's falling down right now is Rocket. But right here, Micron with a nice little break.
NASDAQ, we're coming back down. If it continues going down, maybe get stopped. That'll break even.
With profits today. Hell yeah, join the club.
We'll see. We'll see.
Join that club, guys. It's what it's all about. If you like what you see here, definitely hit the like button. Take a couple of seconds. I love the animations. You see the production team going to work with that one. It's not necessarily a plane crash because the market, we're still holding 13,000 on the NASDAQ, but I want to come to...
You can see how we're holding right there on the NASDAQ right now. We're at 327 right now, 1327, 13,000
and again, if tech gets beat up, and start thinking about what's going to look
is right over here.
in terms of the stable name. I love Caterpillar. Now, 230
So, literally, look at my entry right there, guys. Right at our entry right there. I took it at 13,000.
That's what I'm waiting to see happen on any kind of a dip. 225 for sure on Caterpillar. That's an afternoon probably type of play.
So this is a strong continuous move toward the upside. I like it.
That is worth a look. We're again testing 79, that top on Roblox, just sort of hovering around it. Brendo?
A little tiny aerospace name here. Was just checking. Yeah, $58 million market cap for CBI Aerostructures. They secured about $10 million in funding from Lockheed Martin for some work. So CBU on the NYSE exchange here, just popping up on the volume radar. $7 coming here, guys, for CBU.
Okay, we're just waiting for Micron to continue its march higher. So we're not going to get any more out. Big trade alert for me on that one as it's back up now 25 cents and just continues to rip. There it is. Nice dance V as we crack through 2,000. Probably on some of these trades, guys, like 90, 50 there, 92. We've been pounding the pavement on this one all day. So hopefully you guys have that with us. 92, a big trade there as it's just ripping now. I don't have any targets for the upside. We can check this out now. 92, 93 is the next level to crack, so that could be a big trade. Then maybe up to 94. We're up that 0.9% right now on Micron, and it's just trying to get us a bigger winner than we already are today. So let's just see if that keeps on going to the high side right now. Go, Micron. We're going to take another piece off.
Okay, yeah, Dow Jones is coming back down right now.
And we'll take another piece off here. Hey, what's up? Walking on water guy. There it is, 92.40, 92.43, 92.45. Bang, bang, bang. Big time trade alert here for MU for the boy as it just continues to rip City.
I'm not sure if we're going to Brent in a second, but I want to go back over to CrowdStrike. I talked about 201. I'm gonna change that price off the open break and change my price to make sure I cancel the old order for the stop. We like that sort of consolidation. If there was going to be a break to the upside, which the market's trying to do here, I want a 201 break if that was going to be a key level. We tested higher, now have 202 as a much better breakout price, at least in terms of a setup for me. So just a quick
Okay, NASDAQ, we're coming back down, looks like.
The break 202, we're going to get into that name. Huge continues to flush down towards 250, which of course was my target. So I'm going to be out pretty soon. But FTCD, got to watch out for that one. It is coming down. It needs to hold these lows, which is exactly what it did in yesterday's action. Actually just started to turn to buy a dip off 1370. So once it turned, made a bit of a bounce, then I try to average into it instead of averaging on the way down. But if this takes out the low, I will be out of FTMO. And then below 1340, and then I'm looking for probably short into some of yesterday's levels for the downside. 12 was a big one. I don't think we get there necessarily, but you can't rule anything out on Fed though.
Okay, so Rocket Mortgage, we did get
I just added right now on my position.
So we got out of half there. So we're gonna hold the rest and just see if we can somehow get some profitable trading on that one. But I mean, it just
I'm just copying this for the MLS group right now.
cash right now on Micron.
Let's go,
That's,
baby. Let's go.
said, man, we're positive today.
Coming back higher. Let's go, guys. Let's go.
I mean, we're only negative on one stock. Neo,
Ooh, baby. Let's go.
But Neo now, look at this, man. Banging.
Let's freaking go.
Upside move on Neo on a retracement of the Nasdaq. Let's go, Micron, man. We're still rocking and rolling. What a big day this has been, Brendan, at the board.
Let's freaking go, guys.
Hey guys, yeah, 10 o'clock. Let's go into North American market.
Just beautiful, dude. Just beautiful.
Just the Dow, you can see higher right now, 0.17%. So the Dow at least trying to help out things, but you can see Nasdaq still leading to the downside, 0.8%, 0.76 for the composite in the 100. S&P at the top there, 0.3% to the downside. The Russell's negative, 0.6% to the downside here in Toronto. The TSX has also gone into positive territory. Let's go over and have a look at a few things from the watch list. CrowdStrike, first off, was really wanting a test of that high from aftermarket. Obviously didn't get anywhere near that in the pre-market. We're back to 200 though, so it is trying to hold at 200 for CrowdStrike. Remember, earnings were decent overall. FTCB, Neil was just talking about this. Just wanted to show you that 14. Mentioned that right off the bat there, and then 1350 at the bottom end of the pre-market. Could be the line in the sand for FTCB, guys. Back to you.
Absolutely. And speaking of lines in the sand, I always have one in pre-market action. I'm going to go to huge for that reason. Like I said, I got out. It's almost top wicket 305. I don't get back in, of course. I try to chase. I showed you almost live, basically, as I was trying to chase it at 85 and 90. I did finally get back at 75. There's my target at 250. And I do still have a little bit left here. On the off chance that we're going to go lower, but I'm going to sell into that, sort of buy back into that every single chance we get. If we do get a push back in to that 75 to 85, I will reload on huge. This is one of those where I could actually hold this position the entire time. I just got this little consolidation dip on it.
I'm looking to lock my stop right now into a little bit more profit.
That low of the day, no doubt about it. You guys are mentioning, just watching Roblox is back at that 79 range. But you guys are mentioning, I see in the chat there, Dan, talking about Sundial at that 150. Unless I see something really, really good here on the offer. This is just, it's not a lot of size. It's done 40 million shares here. It's not a heck of a lot for a breakout style trade. It would look a little bit better if it follows through past these little levels here, like 153 and 152. That's why 150 break right into previous close prices and where we're chopping around for in the aftermarket is not the most appealing to me. I'd probably let it stay as high as 52, 53, unless there'd been gigantic size in the offer, which I just showed you. Nothing to see there at that 150 in particular.
Okay, so we got into Roblox on a 79 break. We actually got that high, 79.10. That was the high, so I think we made it. I mean, what was that?
Oh, I have my, okay.
Yeah, 79.10, so that's the high.
Yo, like,
So
still, like,
we'll see
what a
what's
freaking,
going on, guys. So,
what a freaking
let's
nice
see
day.
what happens with this one. We're going to give it back to here, 77.50. So it'll be a big hit if it doesn't work, so that's for sure. But you guys know about that one. Okay, here goes Paladin. And your boy did it again on this name. So, you know, look at that buy at the bottom there. We pick up a little bit of a dip buy. We pick that up right there. Now we're getting out 04s, 05s, 06s. So this is another 11-cent win here for us. Plus, now, I mean, going higher and higher. Hopefully we can get some out to actually make a win. We get some out at 05 there. There it goes. Did I get hit there? Yeah, there it is. At 05, and we do have an 07 waiting. But so far, so good on this one. The upside. Micron, I mean, this is $3 winner right now for you. If you want it, well, close, $2.75 in the money off this 90.50. Ding, 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 ding. And then I told you we put on our largest trade of the day for any of us right now today. $92 breaks. We're going to go right to the upside for Micron now, right to the upside. So that was a big, big trade. I mean, right now, though, because I put on shares on Roblox, this is a very, very
So, guys, like, what a freaking amazing day. I love it, dude. Just like very clean setups, dude. On the Dow Jones, really fast. On the Nasdaq, it just makes sense.
Mr. Dan McIsaac wants to know about this one. TM
I'm just waiting to
today. Yeah, 20%. I actually didn't see this in the pre-market. So
be done right now.
260, 275. If you look at the daily chart, may get up here to 280. We'll see. But the news is they signed a licensing agreement for a dermatology treatment over in Europe. So they're teaming up with another company to get one of their treatments over in Europe. So yeah, positive, guys.
Thanks, Brendan. I just got into CrowdStrike. It just took that top at 202. It's going to retest. I mean, it just very, very briefly just retested that 201 area.
I'm waiting to lock my stop at break even right now.
Market chop range is around that 205 area. It'll take some profit in front. Then look for us to retrace some of those highs. Now, we talked about this name for an afternoon type of dip play. It already made the move down when the market started rebounding back over that 13,000. I like CrowdStrike for that.
I locked myself at break even. Ooh, I just got stopped out.
But certainly holding a third for that type of move makes a heck of a lot of sense to me. So into CrowdStrike, just got that long position. Again, just to clarify here, I said tops on Roblox. My order, and thank you, John, for pointing it out. 79.11 is the high. So my order is to the high of the day on Roblox. That's why I'm not into that one just yet. And then speaking of things that are close to the high of the day, a little bit of a rollover on that Caterpillar, so I mean it has to break 230 to even get to that 232 range for me. But I still like the defense on any dip of Caterpillar down around 225. At some point we'll get to GameStop, but I was anticipating it was going to make a bit of a bigger move to the upside that I could have faded. That was not the case. It was the case that I did get back into that FTCV and it took out below the day. Once below the day is out, I'm out of that trade. $1 in the money though on CrowdStrike is not necessarily enough. Got to go at least $1.50 to $2 before I start taking profits on that game. $200 talk, guys.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. You need a higher price than that. But CrowdStrike did trade there. And again, it's on our watch list. So definitely, guys, make sure you check out the watch list for that. Roblox falling. So we just got out of Roblox there for a hit. So right down to 77.50. This may be a good time to actually buy. Finally, there we took out the top there on Roblox. Just thought that they would get some, anxious buyers there, and it looks like that may have. We'll see if it may have failed or not. We'll take another bid right now on Roblox just to see. And now we got to give it. I mean, that's that VWAP there. We probably just got wicked out, so let's wait to see. Not wicked out, sorry. Wicked out is not even a thing. I mean, we got stopped out. It breaks my level, and I get stopped out. So, but there's that bottom wick, 77.16. So we'll wait to see if that holds. But I mean, I'm not going to use it there. We got to give this back. How about just a 77 break here, guys? If we can break through 77, then we'll get out. Let's see if we can make that money back to 79 right now. Big hit for Roblox for me there, but we tried it. I liked it. We liked the name. It's still up that 1%, but we did take that break of 79 there and made the new high of the day on that. So a 77. Let's see if it goes, guys. 78.50 maybe. Let's see if we can take $1 back on part of this, and then we'll wait for 79 break on Roblox, which we'll probably take again if it gets back up there. But right now, man, everything's rocking and rolling. Give it to us, Brendo.
Another one moving here, guys. Little one, ONCT, 10% on the day. Just taking a day highs here, 920. Yeah, I don't think we talked about this one yesterday, but I remember the past 2 or 3 days we saw this one moving as well on positive news for ONCT. Back to the upside, guys.
Oh, I know if it was moving, you talked about it, Brendan, because that's what I was trying to get. Look, that's part of the game. You got to find all the stocks. Of course, you can get a CrowdStrike that has earnings, Steve Pickings there. We're talking about Roblox for sure. It's a hot stock, but you got to have what is actionable. I know we're getting some market moves that, hey, we're still at that 1% down on the NASDAQ. We're not extending anything. Just got another leg out there on CrowdStrike. Now I'm holding for that 210. So, we're going to take actually said like $1 to $2 or $1.50 to $2. The last little win here is going to end up being right in that 220 range. So not quite 250. I do want to see if we can hold for a 210. CrowdStrike was the name that I was looking for on that little breakout. So you have to have a bit of a plan of action depending on what you think the market is going to do. LIZI started to pull back in, so I thought maybe. And again, I didn't like the break, and I sort of gave you the reasons why I didn't like that breakout through that high, and that's because of yesterday's resistance at 1450 multiple times. So if it gives a dip down into, this is a 15-minute chart here, guys, a dip down into like this 13 range, I think that makes a heck of a lot more sense on Lizzie as opposed to taking that 14 break, which obviously has failed, but only for the time being. It doesn't mean the stock can't continue to go up. It's been such a strong bounce. And then maybe when it retests like 16, 17, it can reverse. But I can see all kinds of reasons why it would continue to push. But got to go for that 1450 first, guys.
All right, I just learned a big, huge lesson.
Yeah, I'm just waiting right now. I'm waiting to basically get out most of the position, and I'm done for the day.
Just trading this name there early, it was today, up 2% Micron, and it just continues to make new highs on the day. So 93.28 right now. You know, there it is. So you make the money on Micron, lose the money on Roblox, but there it goes, guys. Still to the upside with some catalyst behind it on an upgrade plus the right space here for MU. So watch out. We talked about AMD on some dips as well. Again, you know, not with the same catalyst, but still holding up pretty good. You know, this is not a day trading stock. When you look at a stock that looks like this, you know, as opposed to, like I just said, Micron, you know, that has the momentum behind it. Maybe I should get out of some of this. I mean, this Micron is just extending a little further past where I thought it would, to be honest with you. But there goes Micron. We talked about it 92, 93 on the daily chart, and now you get it, you know, I mean, yesterday's high 94. I don't know why we get to yesterday's high, but if the NASDAQ keeps going, man, I mean, no point in dumping this stock right now. Let's just hold on to Micron as it just continues to rip to the high side. We can check back in on Rocket. Yeah, not doing anything right now, so that's a mistake right there. Not a mistake, but whatever. We did get, so this is what I'm saying. We go flat on Palantir, guys. Like, damn you. As soon as I look at Palantir, it starts doing the opposite. So we got to get away. So I bought again there. We dumped it off that VWAP break. We take it again. We're going to try to defend. I'll move this over so you guys can see the time. I guess maybe I resize this chart a bit there. Move it over so we can see the time and the prices. So right here, 24.5. We got out on that break. That just, you know, washed us clean there. Now let's see if we can't get back again. And it looks like, guys, holding on to something on Palantir seems to not be working. So if we can just keep getting these out for 10, 15 cents, we should do that. So 79 means my next out's going to be around here, 90s or so. So let's wait on Palantir to the upside and then just average in all the way to about $24 if it keeps coming down. These are not huge positions. You guys know the playbook.
Yeah, and what the playbook usually is here, and I'm going to show you CrowdStrike pushing into 210 now.
All right, I closed out. I'm out. I'm 1% up for the day.
Which I just saw it turn away from. So if it does make another retest, maybe like 206, 207, I'd be taking the $5.
Pretty much done now. Really good trading session. NASDAQ, freaking phenomenal move. On the Dow Jones, we literally reversed down hard, but I mean, we caught a really good move on that. So I'm you know, I love that. Absolutely love that. Right? But yeah, let's see what we do here on the NASDAQ. Let's see if we kind of continue pushing higher. I am gonna hold a little piece just to see what we do for the day, right? So yeah, we'll take a look at that. But yeah, I mean, we're up about 1.1% for the day. I'm happy. We're gonna wait on this move to see what exactly we want to do here. It's a bit choppy right now, which is kind of telling me what it wants to do. Like, if it kind of puts me on ease, to be honest. I got like 1.7 R out of that because we are bouncing off that 21 EMA. But yeah, I held a small piece on that, so we'll see what we do there. But yeah, I'm pretty much done for the day. I'm happy. We're up about 1.1% for the day. Really good day. NASDAQ, very nice move. Dow Jones, very nice move.
Yeah, and there's so many different kind of charts you can look at, guys. And just make sure that you're always keeping consistent so that you can track your stats through. Okay, right now, GE, I mean, 1340. I can't believe I lost on a 1280 long the other day. So right now, GE looking like a strong name. The S&P is still down, man. Let's check out what the diamonds are doing right now. The diamonds, of course, is the Dow Jones 100.
But yeah, I'm keeping a small piece, seeing what we do if we break toward the 800 EMA. I'll keep an eye on that, because I may just add an initial position off that level right there. But other than that, I'm happy. So appreciate all of you guys popping into this stream. Got like 4 viewers, so hope you guys got some insight on that. But yeah, I mean, just an awesome day. Very easy day too. So yeah, hope you guys are having an awesome day. Let me know if you guys have any questions. if you guys are watching this on the recorded version or in the live, make sure to check out my course. This is basically what I traded today. You know, and this move actually is a move from my system. I just didn't see this level that we were off right there, so it's my bad. But I mean, just a very literally textbook red or green move that I teach in the course. You know, Dow Jones, definitely what I teach, and like just an easy move on the open, 6R right there. But yeah, hopefully you guys are having an awesome day. Right, I'll see you guys. What is it? Tomorrow's Friday? No, tomorrow's Thursday. See you guys on Thursday. Leave a like, and